Boy, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So all the fuck I can do is love with love self. There ain't nothing out there that don't want nothing from loving self for loving self without loving self. What you talking about? You ain't never want me. You feeling love. I don't know if it was the 1-2 punch or when I was like, fuck it, I'm tired of motherfucker trying to impress you and all the motherfuckers that's holding me back and holding me up. What the fuck? I dropped the shit off on you and it was like this. I don't even know if it's you for real. You played me, you know what I'm saying? When I called you, I know you told me to call you and you would play me or act all, you know what I'm saying, like how you acted. You know what I'm saying? When I called you, I'm baby girl, my man's my baby. T-Bird, that's just my baby daddy. What you want me to say, ass nigga? What you talking about? You was there. One of you, two of you, three of you. When I seen you off rip, nigga. Off GP, nigga, I opened up the skies for you. What the fuck you talking about? Your mama your mama got upset at me. What you talking about? I wanted to take you and queen you, godly, and have you God. This is right then and there. What you talking about? Y'all wanted that. Y'all stopped it. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Society. What you talking about? You walk through the motherfucking door. I don't want no smiling, talking ass nigga, no friendly, playful ass nigga. What you talking about? I seen you when I opened up. I wasn't fucking talking to them, being friendly with them. They had to bring you in my life to get me to speak. What you talking about? I spent billions and millions of dollars on motherfuckers. What are you talking about? Can't nobody compare. None of you. What you talking about? I do love myself. Why you think I go hard as I go and say what I say? Any given time, they can blow my noodles out again. For just being honest, being myself. What you talking about? What you mean dress how I dress? Because I used to tell you, so you paid attention. So you remember it. So what? You listen. It wasn't me you wanted. It wasn't me that, that had you, you know what I'm saying? Because if it was, nothing or nobody supposed to be in between of what I started for you. And not just you. Family is what they was calling self and others around the table. So what are you talking about? What is any of y'all talking about? What have I never, ever came full throttle for others? I step back for self. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? When I was telling you about all these other islands and all these other places that I went to that I know about, y'all laughed at me. But then I scrolled and I seen you there, right? And then when I hopped on Instagram, right around, that was 2012, 13. After seeing you when I was out there, you know what I'm saying? I ran from you, right? What you talking about? What is any of y'all really talking about? I gave my blood, sweat, and tears, my soul, my everything to people that always said they was gonna do the best thing for self. Because without self, it was no them getting to where they needed to be or to bouncing back. Y'all all dishonored me and betrayed me, man. What is you talking about, eh? You never did really want me like that. When V told me that shit, I should have motherfucker paid attention to listen. She said you was gonna hurt me, you was gonna do this, accept this, take this, and do this and do that. Everybody was talking how they was talking. But I held on to you. I tried to motherfucker. I taught you some shit too. Yes, I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know I did. And you know I know. And you know I know what you be saying and how you put what you saying. But deep down inside, you know what I'm saying? Like, not only did you hurt me, just like M around the corner, I cut off a lot of people for you. Like I said, I did some godly things on the strength of love at first sight. I started talking, and probably since that motherfucking day, I've been a talkative ass person, releasing my anger because of who? You hit me with, and you hit everybody with, oh, I thought y'all say he don't talk. And if he do talk, he talking many languages that y'all don't know. You know, I thought, you remember that? Since you remembering shit, how about you like, okay, call me soon as Blase speak. But what I tell you, I'm going to call you when time is right. And Blase speak, I'm going to give it, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I don't know if you said, ugh, and hung up. Bitch, I'm in a motherfucking class with motherfucking people. They ain't on my fucking level. When none of y'all niggas on my level, but I had to boss down and was broken. So I'm in some classes to make other people become stars and things of that nature, you know, give them popularity. I was already out of school. I was already done. I was done with my career. I was done in making millions and billions of dollars when you was 15. I had made more money than your family and everybody around you. And you was like, shit, nigga, you in there. And I'm like, shit, bitch, I know Ruben. Bitch, I'm related to Rick. But, you know, it's been different worlds and shit going on since then. You know, like, I don't know if it was you. You know what I'm saying? Because you hit me with, and hung up. That's our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believed a lot of that shit you said and was telling me when Tanya and Mary. I remember your old bird. I'd have been to New York. You know, I'd have paid for shit. I'd have, you know, bought people this and bought people that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, get no brownie points or try to bust nobody balls or make nobody look bad. But at the same time, everything y'all did, y'all bust my balls and I look bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'd have fucked with millions of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, even to this day, you know, if you do the math behind the entertainment business, it's fucked up because I'm not, you know what I'm saying, getting that respect. And then a lot of the people that I was doing work with, you know what I'm saying, have lost their lives or went elsewhere. Then remember the fact that it's other worlds and all this and all that, California this, California that. Y'all talking to a nigga who, you know what I'm saying, who put this shit together though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I be ins and out and y'all learning a lot about this and a lot about that and all this and all that, but I was done wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was done wrong. I loved you without a shadow of a doubt. 2012, 2013, that's all. I'm like, I don't know if it's you or not. I had to switch my whole accounts and get new. I asked you, did we fuck? You said yes. But the situation, I feel like I'm responsible for you and a lot of people that making money, that made a lot of money. I feel like I should be in a lot of people's life. I feel like not only I should be in everybody's life that I feel like I should be in, I don't feel like all the hatred and hurt should be going towards me all the time, every time. When I'm the one making the dimes and have made the dimes, the quarters, the nickels, the 50-cent pieces, the Sue Anthony's, the dollars, the 5s, the 10s, the 20s, the 50s, the 100s, the 1000s. And remember, I got my own currency. You know what I'm saying? I was just done wrong. I'm just in a world to where, you know, I'm getting dictated. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, people shouldn't be. I'm getting dictated. You know what I'm saying? I care about you and I care about everybody. It hurt me to say I gotta do this, I wanna do this. But I can't keep on, you know what I'm saying, bossing down. I can't keep on getting rolled over. I can't keep on getting betrayed. I can't keep on getting the blood and life sucked out of me. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a part of, you know, my godly, you know what I'm saying, tender of being hurt is what I'm talking about. Like, it's not a part of what I'm supposed to be doing and how I am. It was just a lot of dishonorment and betrayal. When people came from other places, baby, I was by myself. I did a lot of times. I did a lot of years by myself. So when all y'all be coming to me and talking about me disrespectfully and all this and all that, yeah, y'all might motherfucking cherish the ground that others walk on. Y'all might worship the devil and love and idol the entertainers, the politicians and all this and all that. But ain't none of them never really did what I have done and amounted to what I have amounted to. We go back until before biblical times with self. I've been doing me and doing me since been doing me. And that's all I ever had to witness to do is everybody else want to be like me. It's various worlds that I know about. I ain't the one that's gonna lie about nothing. I'm gonna keep on giving it to you straight off the hip. 100% facts. Even more, Xfinity, nothing but facts. I'm all but nothing but facts. And the reason why it's so many religious and why it's so many different this and different that is because the world too big. And it's been shut down so many times. And every time they shut a nigga down, every time they took something from a nigga, I always survived and always had to come up with something else for civilizations. Something new. They always wanted something new. Like right now, the way I'm looking at everything, yeah, I might lose my life and things might end again. I'd have been in Detroit by myself, world ended. I'd have been in Cali, world ended. I fuck with Figueroa. I've been in New York. I'd have been in Chicago. I'd have been everywhere. And I don't see nobody like me. Yeah, I talk my spit. You feel me? Because I was done wrong. I was done wrong by a lot of people that's portraying to be something that they not. Then they got others. I don't give a fuck if they devils or evil or not. All that shit y'all flaunting, all that shit y'all doing, on how y'all doing what y'all doing on these islands and everywhere else, that's me. And it takes for y'all to motherfucking do me like that for me to keep on having to try to stand up. I'd have stood up as much as I could. But the killing thing about it is, when my relief come, it's like, shit, oh, I'm the bad guy. Oh, they feel victimized. How y'all turn everything that was prosperous into something so egotistical, toxic. Everything I ever presented, from food to medicine to science to everything, was the best thing for y'all. People hated me so much, they duplicated my originality and my swag and my trends and my tenders and my everything and started making it bad. To the healthy food, to the processed food, now that's fucked up for everybody. You feel me? This is the way of the world for the deceitful people, the deceitful species and creatures, because they feel as if they got other worlds and places and realms and things to be at while everybody else struggle. But nah, I can't keep on allowing all that shit to happen. And it sounds crazy coming from me. But then when the shit happens that I'm talking about that I could do and y'all see it, that's what make me feel better about myself. I lost a lot of faith within myself because of y'all. I started thinking that I am not what I am. I started believing what y'all was telling me was true. But I always knew. You think that motherfuckers gonna sit here and tell, you think that the motherfuckers that's robbing me gonna tell me they robbing me? But guess what? Motherfuckers hated me that much, they did tell me. What the fuck you think holding me hostage, kidnapping me, and they was doing that shit, feeding me poison. And then it got to the fact that where that shit wasn't hurt me and shoot me and I'm coming back and they beer all that shit. I'm coming back. It got to the fact that, well, we just gonna take it from this nigga. We gonna force this nigga to this and that and kids and if it ain't his kids, we gonna put it off on him because we gotta. Come on now. I'm going through it, dog. And y'all want me. Yeah, look at my face. Look at me. Look at me. It's me. I don't know how many others y'all be, you know what I'm saying? It's me. It's always been me. If I know y'all got significant others and I done made myself and had myself just like we talking right now, why not live 1 year and did it? Then they say the world resets and all this and all that. Come on now. 2012, y'all, you know what I'm saying? When have I not loved myself? I love myself so much, I was giving to y'all. Like, shit, y'all reflection of self. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to be honest. I don't think none of you black men has made an dominant impact on the world the way I did. And then we be watching old ass motherfucking shit from thousands of years ago that's being ran into today's society, today's world. So it's giving them an aspect of, you know, gloriness and getting glorified when some of them people wasn't even them that y'all looking at in today's world. You know what I mean? That's how deep in shit I am in. I always had to run and allow somebody else to run what I established. I didn't have to, but if I wanted to live and I loved you, I wouldn't let nobody hurt y'all. Same people that was putting me in the early grave, I had to protect. I didn't have to. I just did. But I'm living for self now. I live today, die tomorrow. Tomorrow really a long time, but with the controls they got, you know what I'm saying? We only seen one day. We might have seen somewhat of a new day because of the reset and the Mayan calendar being ran out. So yes, a new day is upon us. But we got a judgment coming. And hear ye. Like the lady had the like the person had the gavel today all in front of me doing this, doing that. They not allowed to do that. No judge anywhere, anytime supposed to hit that gavel until Judgment Day. That's why she all in my face with the thing. I should have recorded it. I didn't. But everything about life is a recording aspect. All I can say is that not only did you hurt me, you damaged me. And I kept it between us. Only me and you might know. You might not even, yes you do. You know. You know for a fact. And I always had my own. And all them other ones that was started was mine as well. Everything about me was taken. My innocence, credibility, gratitude, better judgment. They took me for granted. You know what I'm saying? Took me for a fool. You know what I'm saying? And I've been hurt for so long. I don't think I'm ever gonna. I awfully think that as a God, now is the time to shed that little bit of, energy and hurt. I think that releasing, my frustration, they gonna come and attack me. They gonna come. The reason why is because they know I'm better than them, and I always been, and everything they ever got came from me and through me. And it took for all of them, even to try to attempt to end the world, to stop what I was accomplishing. Remember, it was a war in heaven, as if in heaven, as if on earth. And when I was there, same scenario of things taking place here. I was always real with you. I was real with you and everybody else. You the one who opened me up. I don't know if, Aaliyah was first, but for certainties, you was really a love at first sight to the fact, I don't think, matter of fact, it's a handful of people that I'd have taken up and through there. I didn't take you up and through there, but I made it almost prominent that you were supposed to be there. But then we was in a rush to get somewhere. It wasn't that I was in a rush. I was handling business for self in the midst of getting you together at the same time. So I'm handling business for you at the time to get you where you wanted to be, how you are now. You remember? You remember what I remember? We stopped talking for a minute, then, you would call and ask me for advice. I think one time either it was previously or y'all was recording at the time, I had spoke to you and gave you some advice for the show and some tips, some pointers. Remember, a lot of this shit was my idea. You know what I'm saying? Because it was my establishment. It was my traveling expenses, and it was all mine. I hate to say that and be honest about it. Sound like a whole ass nigga. But when I sit back and I look at shows and I look at all this, like, damn, these some whole ass niggas. I seen a nigga with my chain on. I spent that money on that chain. This nigga got out. The bitch who around the corner set me up and got it. Now I'm looking at this nigga with my chain on. I'm seeing niggas riding around in my Royces. I'm seeing niggas in my mansions while I'm sleeping in a fucking box. I'm sleeping in a car. I'm sleeping outside. I'm sleeping under snow. I'm sleeping under the bridge patios and shit like that. While everybody else, even if I got a fucking $2,000 house, everybody else comfortably, ain't no motherfucking snow getting on them. They might not have heat. They might not have no water. They got somewhere to go in at. And I bought islands. I bought houses. Lots of them. Ain't nowhere in the world. They blame it on me. How can you blame it on me when I go buy houses and I already own houses and companies and people supposed to be collecting my money? You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all gonna blame it on me to where when I'm buying houses and shit, for one, y'all like the houses condemned, water and pipelines, sewers backed up since motherfucking World War I, bat problems, rodent problems, and undergrounds and electricity and all this. I buy the houses anyway. I go stay in the motherfuckers. Police come shooting the motherfuckers up. I'm looking at if they police or not. I don't know. Society dressing uniforms too. I don't know. I'm looking outside. I see a gang of motherfucking police officers. If you don't come up, I'm talking about I'm in a standoff with these niggas. And I have no warrants, no broken laws, no nothing. I'm higher than the law at the time. They stood outside for shit and shot that bitch up, set it on fire. Shit, you know what I did? Put some shit over my face, got somewhere, ran some water and shit so I wouldn't die. Went to motherfucking computers, paid some money, bought the houses down the street. So when they come and I get out this motherfucker, I'm gonna be down the street looking at their ass, looking at their house. And shit, when they got the tip on that, the same shit. I ran around for years by myself. I did time for things I never did. Even as a law enforcer, as a royal. It was always a jealous, envious factor with y'all against thyself. That was the most pitifulest thing. When y'all needed something, I was Johnny on the spot. Especially when y'all was kids. I kept y'all fresh. When I bought one, they started getting upset when I would take just one or two people to the mall, spend 500,000, 20, 40,000 on them, some shoes and drawers and shirts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nobody in the world ever go out their month. Nigga, I spent 500,000 on Omar. I had to have extra motherfucking cars come to take the clothes home. I spent 500,000 on clothes for another nigga. And now today's day, I got a bag to wear a nigga drawers, socks and shoes. And a lot of these niggas I be asking, I just spent 20, 30, take this M. I done made 999 trillion a few times in one day. I never amounted to nothing though. Because of betrayal and dishonor. Getting dishonored. Backstabbed. When was I ever a poop butt? I became a poop butt so other niggas and bitches can get what they wanted. Man, I was fucking some of everybody. I couldn't stop fucking. And remember, nigga, I was never I always loved the women. I was always a woman man. But by the time 94, 95 came, I'm looking at bitches like, man, fuck y'all. That's how hurt I get. And remember, I was a quiet, soft-spoken, charisma, poise having, chest sticked out, cocky ass nigga. Royal. Really. And society. You know? I was that guy. It took for the end of times, end of worlds, and for y'all to slow me down and stop me. I would never get back to what I was. I sit back and I have, these moments, these flashbacks. I'm like, yeah, that was it. You know what I mean? Entertainers and people was coming to me, because the money wasn't there. Your name had the money. Your name made the weight. The luxury tag wasn't broken yet. You know what I'm saying? Like people was, you might sign a contract for 25 million, but you ain't seeing that whole 25 million unless you got these clauses and these perks behind you. You got to pay out a lot of that money. Then out of 25 million, your life expensive and everything else changed.
Hey, you need police?
No.
Right?
Somebody called you?
Yeah.
What they say?
There's a bunch of nothing really on the phone.
9970 Grace.
673, you all right, Brian? Are you all right?
You alright, man?
2001, you all right?
Yeah.
They called and said what?
Nothing.
All right, clear.
Black and white shorts and a bra.
Sound good, man?
God damn, Angela, you'd have had them come over here because I just wrote that shit.